Greetings from thermal Oregon. I don't know what I'm doing out here. Risking my life to make a video that no one's going to look at. It was 1,000,000 degrees in my apartment, so much for my theories of cooling. And it was humid because I was using swamp coolers, which were relentlessly adding humidity. Anyhow, I slugged it out and I made it through the day, but I got 6 more of these to go. 6 more days. Gratefully, it may end by next Monday, when I have an appointment. So I managed to write a promo for my book in the heat of the day around 5 p.m., sitting on the floor with 20 fans pointed at me. So I want you to go to Facebook right now and read it on my motherfucking page, Gary D. Aker, and appreciate what it took for me to write that in the heat of the day, sitting on the floor with 20,000 fans pointed at me. Maybe it'll yield one book sale at the end of July. Boy, it's selling like hotcakes. But I digress. Or do I? Only $2.49 as an ebook that's spelled lowercase e, capital BOOK, at smashwords.com as a part of the summer reading sale, which ends July the 31st, around the time this heat wave's ending in thermal Oregon. Apparently we slipped through some kind of slipstream crack in the jet stream interdimensional portal, and we're no longer in Portland. We're in some places hotter than hell. I remember when the weather used to be so pleasant here in the summer. Oh my God. If you got, one day over 100 every 5 years, that was about normal. But now, anyhow, there's still no high altitude spraying to cool things down. Apparently, judging from the way things are going around the world, because the global spraying campaign is worldwide to reduce global warming. Apparently, from what I read in the news, which is very little, but on the other hand, I don't live under a rock. This massive heat wave is just shattering every conceivable record, and it is just worldwide. I mean, temps 100 or higher in Europe. The British Isles, I don't think it's ever hit 100 on the British Isles. That's just crazy. So this global warming thing that we all feared and spoke about, and we were first warned about in about 1970, that's over 50 fucking years ago. It's now really coming to fruition. And of course, man is such an idiot, dumb, profit-driven, capitalistic piece of shit that, to be honest, we deserve it. We deserve it. Your love of your high-performance SUV, performance car, 8-cylinder vehicles, chewing up the gas, spewing out the carbon exhaust into the atmosphere. Same thing for burning fossil fuels for electricity, factories, for profit, for greed, for a handful of individuals to benefit mightily on the stock market, in the upper echelons of the corporate elite structure of each and every corporation. These few individuals profit mightily, 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 while the planet weeps, dies, and people are eradicated by heat waves. Don't get me wrong, there's been heat waves going on for a long ass time, and there's records of it. Did you know 17 people died on the day John Dillinger was shot in Chicago back in July? I think it was 1934. So it's not new, but it's worse. And it's much more common. In fact, it's so common that it's the norm. Heat waves are the norm. This heat is now the norm.